It's nearly 8 o'clock and I have decided to have my wash, make a cup of tea. Very shortly I will be starting on the chocolate, and yeah, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the evening in my PJs. Got my bed out. My electrics issue, let me just talk you through something I just found. Whilst I haven't fixed that issue, I forgot I had this, which was still all powered up. It came with the van, and I just thought, what if I plug the fridge into it? Do we think it will be powerful enough? And it is, and that means I can recharge this overnight, and for now I can charge my phone up, because it was going to take me through this thing, it was going to take me 5 hours to charge my phone. Through this it's going to take me an hour and a half. So I'm going to charge my phone on this little thing and then plug this in overnight into that to charge up while I'm sleeping. So not such a disaster, not such a disaster. That's really good because it means I can have the fridge in the back. I don't have to worry about it not being plugged in all night, and I will just feel happier. But because I'm now not going to the thing I was supposed to be going to this weekend, I'm not seeing Kev, and he was going to fix that for me. I don't know when I'm going to see him, hopefully soon, but I just happened to say to Donnie in a message that I was having some issues, and Donnie's the one that helped me do this up here and my reverse camera, and he's only about half an hour away from where I am now. So he just said, look, tomorrow pop over at some point and we'll just sort it out for you. I'll have a look at it, see if I can fix it. I was like, oh, that would be amazing. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. For now though, I'm just going to sit and relax, eat chocolate, drink tea. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is, well, it's just gone 8:30. I've put another couple of pounds, well, more than a couple of pounds, in the parking meter, so I've got a couple of hours left to just relax here until about 10:30. I've walked over to the seafront. I'll show you some clips just here of the wind farm. I will knock the volume and sound off though because it was windy. There you go. So yeah, a little bit about the Kentish Flats wind farm there. Nice bit of eco-friendly energy, which is always good. Talking of eco-friendly, I happened to bump into a man, and I assume it's his teenage daughter actually, and they were litter picking all along the seafront. Had a nice chat with them. They're walking around the car park now. Yeah, and they were, I was just like, I said, you're doing a great job. I said, it's terrible that you have to do this. They come 3 mornings a week and litter pick along here. I had a lovely chat with them. I was saying the worst thing they find other than masks at the moment is butt ends, cigarette butt ends. Oh, and the canisters for people, you know, the, I can't remember what, nitrous, whatever it is, canisters that is the drug of choice. Whatever floats your boat. There was only one other van here last night. It was pretty peaceful. I had a couple of people early on in the evening going toot 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 toot, but there's a caravan park, as in static motorhome caravan park next door, and there's a road that goes to that. So I'm just wondering if it was people messing about on their way back home or on their way out. I was asleep, I think, before 11. Yeah, I was just absolutely exhausted. Like I said, I've not been 100% myself. I've not really been feeling this trip. I had a bit of upset on Wednesday. I won't go into it, but I had a little bit of upset on Wednesday, which I think it's just taken me a little bit of time to come out of. If I'm honest, I think that's all it is. When I am upset about something, it affects me for a while, and I have to wait for those chemicals to leave my body, and I just need to let myself heal from the experience, and then I can move on, which is why I avoid drama and upset and conflict at all cost, because something that seems quite minor to one person can really hit me and can knock me for 3 days or so, you know. So it's just who I am. I've always been a very gentle, delicate soul, and I wish I wasn't. I wish I could just take things on the chin. I wish I could just go, you know what, things happen, or, you know, oh, that was terrible, but okay, you know, it's not the end of the world, or, you know, whatever, when things happen. But even minor things can really affect me. So there you go, there's something about me you might not have known. I'm an incredibly sensitive soul. Oh, here they come with their litter pickers, doing such a good job. I'll show you. So those are the two people litter picking, doing a really good job. And then over there behind those cars, that's the other camper van that has been here all night. I'm about to make the second cup of tea of the morning and just relax, really. And then instead of exploring today, which I was thinking I was going to do, but I'm not, the electrics is an issue. Just charging my phone is an unbelievable mission. Really just unbelievably difficult, and I didn't realise quite how much I relied on that bit of electric until you don't have it, which is always the case, isn't it? So I'm not a million miles away from Donny. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday in the video I put up, but I'm not a million miles away from Donny, and so he has said he'll have a look at it. If you can't fix it, you can't fix it, but if you can, that would be really helpful. And then Kev's messaged me this morning and said obviously he can't do anything without seeing it, and I understand that, that's fine, but obviously I don't know what his plans are. I know he's busy at the moment, but I don't know what his plans are, like next weekend or the weekend after, and I don't want to pester him and, you know, be a nuisance, because I mean, I do want to see him. We were supposed to see each other not very long ago, so I want to see him. It's not just that I want this fixed, but I don't want to seem like I'm pestering him. So obviously if Donny can't fix it, then next time I do see Kev, that'll be great. They're clearing up around my van. It's very sweet of them. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I don't want to seem like I'm pestering him. I just want to if I can get it fixed locally, that takes the pressure off, because it is very difficult to travel with half the electrics not functional, and for some reason the front charger doesn't seem to charge my phone very fast at all. It could take like 2 hours. Well, you know, if I'm just pootling around from place to place, 2 hours is not going to charge my phone, is it? Because I'm not going to be in the van for 2 hours. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get it fixed today, and that will take that pressure off having the broken electrics. But I'm just going to make my second cup of tea for the day, and hopefully it'll make my brain work a bit more, and yeah, I'll put some makeup on at some point. Nobody needs to see this scary face. Right, I'll come back to you in a bit. So I'm just going to go and put my Pokemon in the Pokemon gyms up here at Recolver Abbey, Castle, whatever it is, because both of them are yellow gyms and I'm a yellow team member. So I'll go and do that very quickly. I've got 15 minutes before my ticket runs out, and then where have I put my keys? Oh, they're in the ignition. And then I'm going to head off to Donny's, and he's going to have a look at my electrics. So that's what I'm going to go and do now. Let's go put some Pokemon in a Poke Gym. It's certainly a much warmer and less overcast day today. You can see the wind farm a bit easier this morning. Still glowy, but we are by the coast. The tower in the sun. One last walk round it and then I'm going home. The weather really does make a difference to how it feels. I mean, if you look at the filming that I did earlier on in this video from last night, it was so sort of, the waves were crashing and the wind was blowing and it was a dark sky. But but that atmosphere is completely gone now. I've come down these steps that yesterday I was getting completely drenched in, but you can see how worn away these steps are by the sea coming in every night. Like here we have proper steps, and then as we go down, they're barely steps at all. They're more like a slope with lumps in. And it's nice to see Reculver Towers in a slightly different light, quite literally in a different light. Right, I'm going to head back to the car because my parking ticket is going to be running out very, very soon. I'm thinking that must be an egret that I've been trying to film. It was sunning himself over there on that beacon. I'll walk past and get a closer look. I had to pull over and show you this lovely old windmill as I was driving down a little tiny lane, and this was in front of me. Although I don't think it's got any actual sails on it. I don't think those little things at the front are going to do anything whatsoever, but it's gorgeous. So it's gone 3 o'clock and I've given up with the M25. I knew it was going to be bad and I knew I should really try and avoid it. And I looked on the map and it's red, 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 red. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not travelling on that. Donnie's fixed the electrics. It was just a loose cable, which I really hoped it was. It was the only thing I could think it could possibly be with me messing around with the electrics at the weekend. Loose cable, crimped it back up, attached it, all good. But yeah, I'm not going to try and travel home now until the traffic's eased. So I'm hungry. I've only had flapjack this morning when I got up and I'm now ravenous. So I'm going to make myself some burgers. I brought burgers with me. I'll do them in the Ridge Monkey. I've got some cheese with some chilies in and some normal cheddar. And then I've got a couple of gluten-free rolls to have with them. They're gluten-free burgers as well, so I'm being very, very good. So I'm going to cook those up now and have those for my dinner. That's me whacking my charger cable, in case you're wondering what I'm hitting myself with. But I've pulled up in a place called Albury in Guildford. I'll show it you in a minute. It's on park for the night and it's a really good place apparently for an overnight stop, and it was starred as one of the places I'd like to stop at some point if I was going to come and do the Surrey Hills. And so now I know what it's like, I'll be able to decide if I want to come and stay here at some point when I come and explore the Surrey Hills. So, and then I'm going to try and get home not using the M25 if I can get cross country. I don't know which will be quicker, but I feel better moving. Is that psychological? I feel better moving slowly than I do sitting in traffic on the M25. I think there's less chance you're going to have an accident as well if you're not sitting in stop start traffic. Right, anyway, I'm going to start cooking. I think I might toast these buns because they have been frozen. They'll just be a bit better toasted. This is actually quite hot, this chili cheese. It's part of a 3-pack in Lidl, I think it is. They do a Wensleydale and cranberry, a really nice cheddar, and then they do this chili double Gloucester. I'm going to put those, cut some of that and put it on the top of my burgers, give them a kick, like a bit of a kick. And I'll also put a bit of cheddar on because I don't like that much of a kick, because I'm a chili baby. There we go. Oh, and I got a bit of butter. There's the other cheese. And I'm having a Coke rather than tea because it is that hot. They're saying it's going to get 30, 31 degrees in the UK. So I'm having a Coke. And people have been asking, this is not an actual ridge monkey. The ridge monkeys are quite pricey, but very good. But obviously they're small, well, not obvious. Whoa. It blew out. But ridge monkeys are smaller. So this is made by TF Gear, and it's like the size of the big ridge monkey, but it would have been half the price. This was a gift, so I didn't pay for it. But yeah, the ridge monkeys, I mean, they do the same thing, it's just an off-brand version. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. I can see it better with my eye than I can through the camera. But this is working really well, as I hoped it would, with the steam and stuff being pulled up through the open vent on the top there. That works really, really well. Righty ho. Oops, I've browned off my rolls. Just giving them a little char grill. Putting a little bit of butter on those. Okie dokie. What have I got there? I think I might have put one on a top. Plop. Right, let that cool down a bit. It's a lot easier to get grease when it's still hot, even though I risk burning my fingers. It is easier to clear it up while it's runny. Right. I'm going to put this out here. Yum. That's good. I'm definitely glad I char grilled the buns as well. Got some ketchup. I could add some ketchup or brown sauce. Might do that. I like a bit of ketchup. Is it in date? Not quite. Only a couple of months out, it'll be fine. Yeah, that tastes good. It's a best before date anyway. By keel over, we'll know why. Oop. Never know when those sachets and things that you get at restaurants and chip shops are going to be useful. There's a fly on me, go away. It's gone 6 o'clock and the traffic seems to have eased. There is an accident on the M25. It says there's a 17-minute delay, so instead of being an hour away from home, I'm an hour and 17 minutes away. But if I go cross country, it's an hour and a half. So do I risk it? Do I not? I don't know. The other thing is there's also an accident on the M40. It doesn't say there's queues, but I don't know how long ago the accident was. And if I go cross country, even though it takes me longer, I will be moving the whole time, and I will be avoiding the accident on the M40 as well. So I might just go that way anyway. There's less chance that there's going to be another accident and a long delay, isn't there, really, if I avoid those two big motorways. Anyway, I'm going to show you this place. There's already a lot more camper vans rocked up here this evening, so there wasn't many people here at all when I arrived. And I can see probably a good 3, 4, maybe 5 vans. There's also some cricket match, football match, all sorts of things going on. So there's obviously some sports clubs happening, dog walkers going into the woods. I don't know what's wrong with me. I haven't felt like going for a walk at all, but I don't know what it is. It's fine. Normally I'd be out there in the woods, but I've just sat in the van and walked along seafronts and stuff. Maybe I'll have a big walk this weekend. Anyway, I'll go and show you this place. It's, what did I say? Sandy Lane, Albury, Guildford. It's probably a good idea to end today's video here, so I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my few days away, and I'll see you tomorrow.